Wargame European Escalation today. We're going to be doing Fulda Gap of the campaign Able Archer, and skipping Dabrowski's Mazurka for now because we're going to earn more command points since we already have we're going to do the NATO missions and earn command points for them because we already have so much stuff unlocked for them, whereas we still need to unlock a lot of the PAC stuff. Alright, so let's get started. And there's actually nothing to unlock before starting this mission.
March 8th, 1983. East-West relations deteriorating. Reagan labels the USSR an evil empire. March 23rd, 1983. Ronald Reagan launches the Star Wars project in an attempt to tip the nuclear balance in the West's favor. April 1983. Yuri Andropov strengthens networks of KGB spies in NATO countries. September 1st, 1983. The Soviet Air Force mistakenly destroys a Korean airliner. Ronald Reagan condemns a crime against humanity. September 26, 1983. Several false alarms from Russian spy satellites detect the firing of U.S. nuclear missiles. A retort is narrowly avoided. October 25th, 1983. The United States commences to invade the communist island of Grenada. November 2nd, 1983. Beginning of the NATO Able Archer military exercise. November 8th, 1983. Mistaking the NATO training maneuvers as the first stage of a real attack, the Warsaw Pact launches a preemptive strike. In the middle of training maneuvers, the NATO troops were taken completely by surprise. The 8th Soviet Guard Army rushed directly into the Fulda Gap and within hours had taken control of the city. The 11th Armored Cavalry Regiment and Bundeswehr units defending the area have been wiped out. Survivors are surrendering or desperately trying to reach the safety of friendly lines.
Alright.
We have lost contact with the rest of the 11th ACR. As far as we know, we may be the only ones left. We're starting to run short of fuel and ammunition. We must reach our lines very soon. But we are now behind the Soviet front, so we'll have to pass through their lines in order to get to ours.
Okay. So, as you can see, we have many problems. Skip all this stuff.
Sir? Yes, sir.
Alright, now, I know in the first operation, or campaign, I was really careful about losses. That is something that's going to be less possible, and to be honest, you don't really even need to be that careful. I mean, you can, but essentially,
Yes, sir.
I'm spending a lot of time doing it.
Just
But
we're on the move.
the units don't necessarily carry on between campaigns. Because of that, you only have to be careful enough to make sure that you still have guys at the end of that current campaign you're in.
Okay, we'll get there as fast as we can.
Alright, anyways, regroup my Abrams there.
Advancing to coordinates.
We're going to start sending
Scouts ready, sir.
our scouts up,
Get a better
along with our
route.
tanks.
Awaiting new orders, sir.
And these Bradleys also we want to bring up.
My staff and myself are ready, sir. My pleasure, sir. Bigger the better.
Okay, back here we have self-propelled artillery, command armor, armored personnel carrier. So we're going to put this on control group 1. And let's do control group 2 with these guys.
Lead, follow. Get out of my way. Let's rock and roll. You'd be blind without us.
Alright.
It's an honor to serve under your command. Awaiting new orders, sir. extra eyes, sir? Need customers for a taxi route. At your order, sir.
We got guys to the right. Infantry fighting
We'll do our
vehicles.
best, sir. Are you talking to me? It's got one you don't see.
Try to move the dudes into the woods there.
Ready to move, sir. Advancing to coordinates. Awaiting new orders, sir.
There we go.
Need some extra eyes, sir? Are you talking to me? Let's rock and roll. Lead me. All of you. Get out of my way. Ready to move, sir. Need some extra eyes, sir? At your service, sir.
Okay. Let's move everybody up. Got enemy recon. Just took that out.
Need some extra eyes, sir? Good scout is one you don't see. What are your orders, sir? Advancing to orders.
Let's move the Abrams and the Bradley up into this forest here.
At your service, sir. Speed up, driver. We're in a hurry. At your order.
Let's move these Bradleys up too. Those guys are out of range. Let's move these guys up.
Someone called for a cab?
Alright. Ooh.
Situation
Let's bring these dudes up.
Who do you want us to transport? Unchecked and ready.
Now, the last game I played, I noticed the Vulcans don't really seem to actually do anything.
Permanent search. Let's go.
Although us hiding those vehicles inside the woods managed to make those helicopters close in enough to use the machine guns on the vehicles themselves. I'm going to try to use the Vulcans this time again,
Let's move. Over.
when I can,
Need a ride?
but
Engine in the air. We'll load up.
if I can also show them being broken, that would also
Let's
probably
move.
be
Full
useful.
thrust. What's the plan?
But I feel like they were.
The world
So they're
consists
supposed to
of
be
two kinds of
anti-air.
people, artillerymen and targets.
By the description, at least. Alright,
You spotted something?
now I know there was those dudes
Yes, sir. Ready to move, sir.
kind of north of us.
We're on the move.
Let me see, maybe I can...
All of you, get out of my way.
Are they still there? I think I might have taken them out then.
Lead me. All of you, get out of my way.
'Cause I'm not
Got
seeing
ready, sir.
anybody. Alright, let's move everybody into the range of the fob. Start repairing. And let's regroup these Urals so that they're in one easily managed group there. Alright, we're probably going to deplete all these supplies.
Nothing to report. At your service, sir.
Oop.
Speed up, driver. We're in a hurry. Customers for a taxi route. Who do you want us to transport?
Damn. Well, some of these,
Got something for me? Ready to move, sir. Let's rock and
vehicles of mine might not have enough gas to keep up soon,
roll. Let's
but
rock and roll. Ready to move,
I'll
sir.
do what I can, and I'll be able to send
Situation is under control.
resources back to anybody who gets left behind.
The
Rifleman.
enemy is in range, and so are we. Just give us some coordinates, sir. Just
everybody into the woods.
My staff and myself are ready, sir. What are your orders, sir? My pleasure, sir. If you say.
Pull these dudes back.
The world consists of two types of people, artillerymen and targets. We're on our way. We're rolling.
Yes, sir. Spit it out.
Alright.
Let's rock and roll.
Go ahead, over.
Let's see where I can get
Set a
a
new
good view on
observation
those
post
guys.
there. Got the
If I
binoculars,
can.
Corporal.
Транспортный корпус выполнит любое ваше желание.
Ready to fire, sir. Need a ride? Changing position. Start the engine.
My pleasure. Got something for me?
Nice.
Lead. Follow.
Force that
Get out
tank
of my
up.
Need some extra firepower?
Let me turn that artillery off until I need it, because that's just going to
That's the
complicate
ready,
things.
sir.
I might accidentally try to fire on something I don't want him to.
Ready to move, sir.
Go ahead, over.
Turn back.
Set a new observation post there.
What are your orders, sir?
Alright, just try to get everybody out at once.
Get out of my way.
Stop them.
What can the infantry do for you, sir? Attain ball.
Start sending riflemen up the field. Looks like somebody ran out of ammo.
Has an enemy chopper been spotted? Moving on that position.
Might as well try to send those troops
Now,
up.
sir, under your command. Redeploying there as fast as possible.
Let's move these guys into the woods.
Got something for me, sir?
Yes, sir.
Слышу, как пули свистят над головой.
Okay, get there as fast as we can. The world consists of two types of people, artillerymen and targets.
Did I lose my command vehicle? I might have. Well, I should be fine without it anyways. Doesn't technically do anything in this mission since we don't have
You've got something for me?
an actual
Artillery adds
base of
danger
any
to
kind.
what would otherwise be an ugly brawl.
Are you talking to me?
Alright, let's just reform our group as one.
On the move.
Might as well.
Get out of my way.
Alright,
Ready to move, sir.
move them up to this next forest line, and we're going to start firing on these artillery up here. And that's actually one of our secondary objectives. And everybody will get more units. But so far I'm doing actually fine. Not worried about the losses I've taken so far. There's not much these guys can do about it.
Advancing support.
Start moving up. Don't want to let them get out of my sight there. That should have been an objective. Yeah, there we go.
Advancing to
And
coordinates.
we just got ourselves some more supplies.
Sir. At your service, sir.
Looks like we got guys coming behind us.
Anti-tank missile load.
Let's put these
Setting up an
troops
ambush
in
there,
those
sir.
woods.
Okay. Get your contact in the air. Load it.
Looks like those troops are getting shot up. Oh, I can hit it. Nice.
Yes,
That's
sir.
what's up.
Guns ready, sir.
What are your orders, sir?
I have a very elite
What are your orders, sir?
Bradley there. Alright. Let's move up to these woods.
Get out of my way.
And grab that fob.
Who do you want us to transport?
Hopefully these troops get in those woods real quick. That looks like my Vulcans are out of ammo.
Got something for me? We're
Let's
on the
turn
move.
these dudes around.
Ready to move, sir.
Nice. These guys gonna take care of that tank?
Get ready.
I need to send my
All of you, get out of my way.
vehicles up to that fob and grab the supplies from it.
Ждем новых приказаний.
Not too worried about losing APCs. Send those riflemen into the woods and finish off that command vehicle. Nice. Fob is ours.
Got something for me? Let's rock and roll. Куда доставить товар? Что вам на этот раз нужно? Вы уверены, что там
Let's
безопасно?
get these Urals back to the Vulcan here.
Platoon is formed and ready. Need some extra eyes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Alright, looks like
At the ready,
if I'm
sir.
not gonna help those anti-tank soldiers, they're gonna just get killed, so.
Let's rock and roll. Team, all of you, get out of
Well,
my way.
he's shooting at the Vulcans now.
Let's rock and roll.
Я слышу, как пули свистят над головой.
Advancing to coordinates.
Let's try to save him. Nice. I like these vehicles I've got.
Unchecked and ready.
Alright, our Vulcan's nice and refueled. Save some supplies for
Спокойнее
that
оставите.
anti-tank team.
Вы уверены, что там безопасно?
Anything in the air?
Что вам на этот раз нужно?
Regroup these guys, send them to that fob.
It always
Let's
comes
get
down
this
to the
rifle
infantryman and his rifle.
squad in those woods.
You spotted something? Unchecked and ready.
What are your orders, sir?
Send everybody up. Looks like we got some anti-tank teams parked over there. It shouldn't be too much of a bother.
Need a tank blown, sir?
Что вам на этот раз нужно? Вас понял. Выдвигаюсь. Отбой.
Ready to pound them, sir.
Hello.
Roger. Changing position. Out.
Oh, he hit a Ural. I could care
Get out
less.
of my way.
Ready to fire. Of course, sir. As you say, sir.
Куда доставить товар?
Ooh, did I hit him? Oh, no, I just can't see them anymore. He's not firing on me, though.
Go ahead. Over. Spotted something? It always comes
Alright,
down to the
let's see.
infantryman and his rifle.
Can I load? Yeah. Got 2 Bradleys left. I can load those dudes into.
Need customers for a taxi route.
Are you talking to me? Yes, sir. At the ready, sir. Just spit it out.
Alright.
We're on the
Just
move.
leave the M109s there.
Oh, get out of my way.
Что вам на этот раз нужно?
Send those Urals back to the
Вы
anti-tank
уверены, что
group.
там безопасно?
Bigger the better.
Let's park those guys in the
At the
woods.
ready, sir.
Oh, those
Что вам на
trucks.
этот раз нужно?
What are your orders, sir? Advancing to coordinates. Let's rock and roll.
Alright,
Go ahead. Over.
start moving into those
Spotted
woods.
something? At your service, sir.
Are you talking to me?
Unchecked and ready.
Nice. We can see a whole bunch of stuff from over here.
Are you talking to me?
Ooh. Hello.
There's a smell of gunpowder in the air.
Nice. Got him.
Ready to move, sir.
Took care of that tank.
Need some extra eyes, sir?
Let's move these Bradleys up.
You'd be blind without us. Us, sir?
Oh no.
Got something
Well, the
for me?
tank lives. Oh, I lost a Bradley though. That's bad.
Unchecked and ready.
Armored recon. Shouldn't be too bad. Yeah. Alright, this guy's got hurt.
Yes, sir. Ready to move, sir. Just spit it out.
We got some riflemen that are just gonna be parked there now, it looks
What are your
like.
orders, sir? Yes,
Oh
sir.
crap.
Oh, get out of my way.
Alright, let's move these
Ready to
guys
move,
quickly. Now would be a good time to save, by the way. Alright, I just wanted to save, because there's a small chance of this going bad, but there we go. We linked up with these
What are your orders,
dudes.
sir? We're on the move.
Let's get our
Advancing to coordinates.
tanks into range of this fob. And as you can see, we got several new ones. 2 Abrams, 2 Bradleys, and some Pattons.
Are you talking to me?
Which is going to be very nice for the rest of this
Just
mission.
spit it out.
You'd be blind without us.
Let's group up our CFE Bradleys.
At the ready, sir. What are your orders, yes, sir?
Most of the people who survive this mission are going to be pretty high ranked, it seems.
At the ready, sir.
Alright,
Are you talking to me?
repair.
At the ready, sir.
Almost done.
What are your orders, sir?
Yes.
What are your orders, sir?
No. Maybe
Are you
not.
talking to me?
Okay.
Just spit it out.
Let's move fast back to this FOB.
Ready to move, sir.
Alright. Alright. I actually reloaded from right here because I wanted to check something out.
What are your orders, sir?
Just in terms of what was up ahead because I had forgotten to some degree.
Spit it out.
Alright, Falcons. Yeah. There we go. Nice. Okay, eat that. Now, let's get these Ural
Вы уверены, что
back
там
up
безопасно?
here.
Platoon is
This
formed and ready.
rifleman should come down
All
here.
right, sweetheart. What are you waiting for? Breakfast in bed?
Почему-то мне кажется, что вы хотите рискнуть
Let's
нашими
actually
жизнями, но вам
move
на этот раз
him
сложно.
down to that
Почему-то мне кажется, что вы хотите рискнуть нашими
M11-3,
жизнями.
because I'd like to kind of have him with me, if possible.
At the ready, sir.
Alright.
You've got something for me?
You'd be blind without us. Sneaking in. Someone called for a cab?
Let's
What are
try to
your
move
orders, sir?
everybody up. Oop. He's got a fire. Oh, the command vehicle.
Advancing toward. What are your orders, sir? Let's rock and roll.
Go ahead, over. Need a ride? Changing position.
Trying to make sure I'm keeping everybody in cover as much as
Let's rock
possible.
and roll.
Just give us some coordinates, sir.
Might as well move the artillery up too.
Are you talking?
Alright, now we can actually move these guys fast through the city to the other end.
Get out of line.
Not completely though, actually. Closer to here. Or actually, I can, but I'm actually going to take them around the city. So I want to attack some group of units over here. actually did take out one of my guys. Oh.
Lead, all of you, get out of my way. Sir. Lead, all of you, get out of my way. Let's rock and roll. Ready to move, sir.
Alright.
Let's rock and roll.
Good scout is one you don't see. Who do you want us to transport?
Are you talking to me?
Yep. There is the enemy.
Ready to move, sir. What are your orders, sir? Advancing forward. At the ready, sir. Just spin it out.
Oh.
Forward.
Yep.
Just spin it out. Let's rock and roll.
They've got their own recon vehicle.
Go ahead, over. Need customers for a taxi route.
At the ready, sir. What are your orders, sir? Ready to move, sir.
Alright.
Got something
Move
for me?
everybody up.
Us, sir?
I'm actually gonna bring those Falcons with me.
Are you talking to me? Let's rock and roll.
Alright, I should be able to move people
All
up
of
now.
you, get out of my way. Ready to move, sir. Lead.
There's
All
some
of you,
supply
get out
trucks
of
we
my
can
way.
grab.
Lead. All of you, get out of my way. Advancing to coordinates.
Yeah, anti-aircraft artillery up ahead.
Go ahead, over.
Move our
Just spit it out.
recons.
Ready to move, sir. You've got something for me?
That supply isn't gonna last very long.
Let's rock and roll. You've got something for me?
That's already gone.
Who do you want us to transport? Okay, we'll get there as fast as we can.
Yes, sir. We're on the move. Are you talking to me? Lead. All of you. Get out.
Good scout is one you don't see.
Alright, moving those guys up.
Nothing to report.
He's getting repaired. Alright, actually, we've got this M11-3. Should be able to get up
Okay, we'll get there as fast
these
as we
dudes
can.
now. Alright, is everyone getting in cover?
Who do you want us to transport?
What are your orders, sir? We're on
You
the move.
guys aren't. Alright,
Я так и знал, что вы нас в покое не оставите.
move fast.
Вас понял.
Move
Патроны, топливо,
fast
запчасти,
here.
все, что вам угодно.
Nothing to report.
You guys need to come
Correction
up.
received.
Куда доставить товар?
Move fast back to this fob, please.
Вы уверены, что там безопасно? Почему-то мне
Let's try to
кажется,
bring
что
those
вы хотите рискнуть
supplies
нашими жизнями.
up to my forces.
Sir, yes, sir.
And let's advance this rifleman squad, because why the hell not? I don't expect them to actually make it anywhere. Those two guys, I want them to stay, just in case some enemies come down here. I've seen them do it once or twice. Took care of a bunch of vehicles that were up here. Looks like we got some little infantry that decided they don't want to move anymore. Yep. That's about right. Okay.
Транспортный корпус выполнит любое ваше желание.
These dudes should be picking up quite a bit of supply. Alright.
Вас понял. Отбой.
The world consists of two types of people, artillerymen and targets.
We're rolling.
Let's bring the artillery up. I'll turn their main cannon off for now. I like to hold position for a moment until I can get some supplies to those dudes. Just so I don't feel like I'm losing them needlessly. So you know he could use some repairs.
You'd be fine without us.
We're gonna
At the
need more
ready, sir.
missiles.
What are your orders, sir?
Unchecked and ready. Good scout is one you don't see.
Я так и знал, что вы нас в покое не оставите.
Alright, we got some supply trucks.
Мы снова в пути. Почему-то мне кажется, что вы хотите рискнуть нашими жизнями.
Alright, let's get this other group of
Вас
4
понял.
moving up.
Выдвигаюсь. Отбой. Куда доставить товар?
And that was gone quick.
Вас понял. Выдвигаюсь. Отбой.
Alright, once this other group of 4s drop their supplies off, I'm gonna start moving up again.
Someone called for a cab?
Транспортный корпус выполнит любое
I'm not
ваше
gonna wait
желание.
for the others.
Новая доставка на подходе.
Awaiting new orders, sir. Need customers for a taxi route. Need some extra firepower? Someone called for a cab?
Патроны, топливо, запчасти. Все, что вам угодно.
What are your orders, sir?
Artillery adds dignity to what would otherwise be an
What are
ugly
your orders,
brawl.
sir?
Awaiting new orders, sir.
Alright, that looks like it's about as good as we're getting.
Just spit it out. Are you talking to me?
Artillery adds dignity to what would otherwise be an
Alright,
ugly
let's use
brawl.
our armored personnel carriers as a kind of
We're on the
meat
move.
shield.
Патроны, топливо, запчасти. Все,
I'll
что
use
вам
his
угодно.
URLs too, because I've got more than enough.
Of course, sir. As you say, sir.
And I'm just gonna kind of send them up ahead of anything else to a certain degree.
We're sweeping this
Or at
area.
least with other things.
Set a new observation post there.
Почему-то мне кажется, что вы хотите рискнуть нашими жизнями.
Just spit it out.
What do we got here? We got
Почему это
tank destroyers. Alright, let's make sure people get into cover.
At the ready, sir.
what are you doing?
For a taxi route.
Hey, oh, looks like we got him.
Yes, sir.
I was gonna say I can call down some artillery fire, but
Ready to pound them, sir. We're rolling. Moving to new firing.
Я так и
oh,
знал,
we
что
got
вы
another supply
спокойнее
truck
ждете.
already here.
Что вам на этот раз нужно?
That's anti-aircraft artillery. Nice. Those guys have awesome aim now.
Почему-то мне кажется, что вы хотите рискнуть нашими жизнями.
Bigger the better.
Я так и знал, что вы нас спокойнее оставите. Вы уверены, что там безопасно? Новая доставка на подход.
Someone called for a cab?
Alright, looks like this guy's gonna get the repairs he needs.
Need some extra ice, sir? Someone called for a cab?
At the ready, sir.
Alright, let's start moving dudes up.
Us, sir?
At the ready, sir. Advancing to coordinates.
Someone called for a cab? At your orders, sir. Changing position. North the end.
Talking to me.
Почему-то мне кажется, что вы хотите рискнуть нашими жизнями.
Oh, that did them in.
Are you talking to me? Ready to move, sir. Just spit it out.
Что вам на этот раз нужно?
Need a ride?
What are your orders, sir? At the ready, sir. Ready to move, sir.
Need some extra ice, sir?
Alright,
What are your
let's
orders,
get
sir?
everybody up this ridge here.
Что вам на этот раз нужно?
Got the Urals
Вас
first.
понял.
Alright.
Выдвигаем. Отбой.
Found another one of our secondary objectives, which is to refuel these dudes. That doesn't actually require supplies as far as I've found out. Because all you really need to do is just get close enough to them. Just something that you kind of have to
Новая
stumble
доставка на
across.
подходе.
Yes, sir.
So by doing that, we've gotten that second
We're on the
objective
move.
taken care of.
Let's rock and roll.
Alright, let's start advancing up.
All of you, get out.
Waiting new orders, sir.
Alright, now we've got a nice view of what's
are your
kind of
orders,
going
sir?
on ahead. So why don't we move fast up to that forward operating base? And we'll only have that visual for the moment. Oop.
Who do you
Looks like
want?
some guys came in from the side there.
Changing position. North the end. Line stop. Set a new observation post there.
Let's rock and roll.
Nice.
Just spit it out. You've got something for me?
Nothing to report.
Патроны, топливо, запчасти, все, что вам угодно.
Anything in the air, we'll load up. Good scout is one you don't see.
Куда доставить товар?
Yes, sir. We're on the move. Advancing to coordinates. Ready to move,
Alright,
sir.
let's get everybody. We want to move basically in this direction I'm drawing with my mouse, and then up to our secondary objective, linking up with the German forces.
At your service, sir. report. Let's move. Full thrust. Just give us some coordinates, sir. New firing.
Куда доставить товар?
Yes, sir. Advancing to coordinates.
Hey,
Let's rock and roll.
Next to I, sir.
Just
let's
spit it
move
out.
back into the woods
Yes,
there.
sir. Let's rock and roll.
Я так и знал, что вы нас в покое не оставите.
Next to I, sir. Need customers for a taxi route. Need a ride?
You've got something for me?
Nothing to report.
Alright, let's actually send
Someone called for a cab? Okay, we'll get there as fast as we
our
can.
M11-3s out first,
Nothing to report.
Транспортный корпус
followed by
выполнит
some
любое ваше
Ural.
желание. Патроны, топливо, запчасти. Все, что доставить
Well,
товар.
they kind of got supplies in them, but
Need some extra eyes, sir?
no Bradleys,
Are you talking to me? Ready to move, sir.
tanks.
Let's rock and roll.
At your service, sir.
What are you ordering, sir? I'll just spit it out. Let's rock and roll. Advancing to coordinates.
Я так и знал, что вы нас в покое не оставите.
Yes, sir.
Alright,
Rock and
let's try to get everybody into those woods. Nice, did that work? Oh, there goes one of those tanks. Looks like they're panicking. Ooh, we got guys from the side. Let's try to get our Bradleys up, Vulcan up.
Awaiting new orders, sir. Ready to pound them, sir.
Hello.
Почему-то мне кажется, что вы хотите рискнуть нашими жизнями.
Oh, we got troops moving in.
World consists of two types. Artillerymen and trucks. Awaiting new orders, sir.
Well, the artillery has a heavy machine gun, so they should be fine.
Nothing to report.
At the ready, sir. Ready to move, sir.
Let's get these Ural.
Транспортный корпус выполнит любое ваше желание.
Got something for me?
There's some command armor that was firing on me
All of
before.
you, get out of my way. Advancing to
Let's
coordinates.
continue to move across these plains, which should be for the most part undefended now.
Почему-то мне кажется, что вы хотите рискнуть нашими жизнями. Что вы нас в покое не оставите.
Need customers for a taxi
Gotta
route.
bring these guys.
What are your orders, sir? Ready to move, sir.
Someone called for a cab?
I'm basically bringing a whole FOB's worth of supplies with me.
At the ready, sir.
Hey, we got enemy units.
Are you talking to me? At the ready, sir.
Arrange yourselves.
You'd be blind without us.
Yes, sir. Lead me. All of you. Get out of my way.
Nice. And it goes wide. Uh-oh. Alright, this is
Us, sir. Let's move. Full
gonna
thrust.
be shitty. I remember this
Who
part.
do you want us to transport? The world consists of two types of people. Artillerymen and targets.
Транспортный корпус выполнит любое
At
ваше
your
желание.
service, sir. Need some extra eyes?
Ah, alright, the Vulcans did work this time. Maybe it was just something weird that happened the last time. Okay. Ooh, I shut it down. Yes. Kick ass. Oh, damn it. Let's move those Vulcans up. Get him. Forgot about this part. Alright, we have big problems. We need to move.
Транспортный корпус выполнит любое ваше желание.
Alright, some of these Abrams are just gonna have to try to get up close to those Mi-24s.
Get out! Yes, sir. Are you talking to me? Advance your report. Get out of my way. Let's rock and roll. Advance your report.
Nice. Alright.
Move, sir. Follow.
I had to move before that
Guns ready, sir.
long-range missiles messed me up any worse than it did.
Запчасти, все, что вам угодно.
Need a ride?
This guy again. Oh. Alright, whatever. He stopped firing. Keep going.
Патроны, топливо, запчасти, все, что вам угодно.
Good scouting, one you don't shoot. Grab the binoculars, Corporal.
Come on.
Yes, sir. Let's rock and roll. You've got something for me? Just spit it out. Let's rock and roll.
Let's regroup those Abrams.
We're on the move.
Just give us some coordinates, sir.
Куда доставить товар?
Alright.
Just spit it out. Ready to move, sir.
I think we're clear to link up with the German
Ready to move,
survivors.
sir.
Den sollen wir
Alright.
transportieren. Das ist nicht mein. Warum muss immer ich ran? Was kann ich für Sie tun, Kommandant? Warten auf neue Befehle.
Now, most of what we're getting
Reichweite.
from
Sie aber auch.
the Germans is infantry. But we do get a couple tank destroyers.
Патроны, топливо, запчасти, все, что вам угодно.
We got a little force there. This is a good time to save. Okay. So I actually reloaded from
Транспортный
this
корпус
again,
выполнит любое ваше желание.
namely because just some crap that happened where a few things didn't run into cover when they should have.
Что вам на этот раз нужно?
Alright. So let's make sure everything here gets all repaired up. The next bit's gonna be a little tough. We're gonna move our Bradley CFEs up. Nice. Alright, now we're actually gonna split this group.
Need some extra eyes, sir?
So I need one to
Cleaning
come
this area.
up. I don't want to risk all of them. Because we need visual on these guys up here, which is going to be the kind of last significant challenge of this mission. There's going to be a few other small ones, but this is a biggie. Oh.
Need some extra ice, sir? Good scout is one you don't see.
So move that Bradley up.
Who do you want us to transport? Speed up, driver. We're in a hurry. Was geht's, Kommandant? Schon
Move those
unterwegs,
tank
Kommandant.
destroyers up.
Starte den Motor.
Is he gonna get hidden? Yes. Nice. Alright. This is the way things should be working out. Alright. Oh. How'd they end up seeing him? Oh well. At least that wasn't the CFEs. Alright.
Go ahead, over. Blind without us. Hat jemand ein Taxi gerufen? Okay, wir versuchen so schnell wie möglich hinzukommen.
Транспортный корпус выполнит любое ваше желание. Мы снова в пути.
Move those gyros up.
What are your orders, sir?
Need customers for a taxi route. Speed up, driver. We're in a hurry. Okay, we'll get there as fast as we can. At your orders.
Let's try to move those tank destroyers up.
Was geht's, Kommandant? At your service, sir.
Uh-oh.
You've got something for me?
Artillery. Oh, they hit a Ural. Big whoop.
Zu Ihren Diensten, Kommandant.
They hit my APCs. Congratulations to them.
Zu Befehl, Kommandant.
Stop. Pull back.
Okay, wir versuchen so schnell wie möglich
What
hinzukommen.
are they firing at? Is it the M11-3 or the Jaguars? That's the thing I gotta try to tell.
Scouts ready, sir.
Oh,
Irgendwelche Kunden für eine
they're
Taxi.
firing at the Jaguars. Okay.
Stellung verlegen. Startet den Motor.
Let's get these armored personnel carriers, rush them up.
Geben Sie Gas, Fahrer. Wir haben es eilig.
Or actually,
Stellung verlegen. Startet den Motor. Irgendwelche Kunden für eine Taxi-Tour. There's a smell of gunpowder in the air.
Я слышу, как пули свистят над головой.
try to get these Jaegers.
Am
Am I gonna be able to get them somewhere where they can fire their... Okay, well,
At the ready, sir.
we're just gonna have to try to run
Got
up.
something for me? We're on the move. Yes, sir. Let's rock and roll.
Hit my tanks, it looks like.
All of you, get out of my way. All of you, get out of my way.
Jawohl, Kommandant. Marschformation. Abmarsch. Scouts ready, sir. You spotted something? Set a new observation post there. We'll get a better look
Yes,
from
sir.
there.
Advancing to coordinates. Got something for me? Ready to move, sir.
Das ist nicht mein Krieg.
Nice. Alright. Managed to just rush him and take him out without really losing anything.
Artillerymen and targets. Go ahead, over. Was geht's, Kommandant? Laut und deutlich. Over.
That should be the last big problem for me. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Alright, wanted to save one last time.
Spotted something? We're sweeping this area. Someone called for a cab?
Что вам на этот раз? Почему-то мне кажется, что вы хотите рискнуть нашими жизнями.
Bigger the better.
And we're gonna end this mission quick, because it's gonna take us forever to get up to Alpha otherwise. And there really is very little left that I'm too worried about anyways.
Yes, sir. We're on the move.
Alright, so let's get everybody moving fast.
Observation post there.
And we'll see how this works.
Zug ist in Formation und einsatzbereit. In Ordnung, ihr Süßen. Worauf wartet ihr? Frühstück am Bett?
Nice. So far, so good. That's not. As you can see, as we start to make our way up, these allied helicopters come in. And our force is strong enough to deal with the few things that are on the way. I don't think there's actually that much left. It's kind of nice having the Urals out front because they're dispensable. Yeah, those guys might be a problem. As you see, that helicopter. Capture those in a second.
Я так и знал, что вы нас в покое не оставите.
There's the rest of our group. Send these Jaegers over to capture those Urals so we end the mission with them.
Marschformation. Abmarsch.
Done deal. Didn't even really lose anybody on that whole rush. So yeah, don't even worry about, once you beat that one group, that massive tanks, which if you don't, I tried to rush past it once, that ended horribly. So you get rid of that and you're free to end the mission. Don't draw it out any longer than you need to, because it can easily take us another 30 minutes to progress slowly. Oh shit.
Вы уверены, что там безопасно?
Let's get the Urals out of there before they get captured. Down, down.
Транспортный корпус выбыл между
They
войнами.
might get the one. Yep. I won't get the rest of those supplies though. My sweet, sweet supplies.
Ready to move, sir. Let's rock and roll.
Патроны, топливо, запчасти, все, что вам угодно.
There you go. Reach the Allied Assembly Zone. You gotta get a certain number of guys up there for it to kind of count. I've
Я слышу,
noticed.
как пули свистят над головой.
Didn't seem to trigger when I just had like one or two before. But yes,
The
this is the
breakthrough
end
of
of
the
the mission.
11th ACR has caused trouble in the rear
And
of
we
the 8th
completed all
Guards
the
Army,
secondary
slowing its
objectives.
advance.
We didn't even lose too much. I mean, it's a hard mission. Hard not to lose much, but... Yep. All the objectives completed. Yeah, we killed a lot of these. Alright, I'm actually going to spend some of this more on NATO cards so that we can do the other NATO campaigns and then finally earn eventually more for the pack stuff. Ooh, expensive tanks. Let's get the patent. That would be nice. Definitely want Cobras. Let's get this. Alright, and I'm probably going to earn a few more command points by doing some multiplayer once again. Because we've got lots of stuff to unlock, but who knows. Anyways, that wraps up this video. Thank you guys for watching.